Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Today is our last chapter. This is chapter 12 on technology, ethics and social responsibility issues. The learning objectives of this lecture is by the end of this chapter, you should be able to examine the characteristics of technology and its economic impact, understand how technology creates ethics issues, examine ways to manage ethics issues in technology, and explore the future of technology ethics. First of all, let's go to the very basic of defining what do you mean by technology. Okay, so technology is the application of scientific knowledge to efficiently solve real world problems. Okay, so it's applying scientific knowledge to solve real world problems. Um, and uh, what we face now is the technology disruption, which is when innovation replaces existing systems and habits. This is a very common term, technology disruption. When there are new things, new technology, new innovation, sometimes it changes how people work, how systems are executed, people's habits, and that is regarded as technology disruption. Another important concept is the Internet of Things. Internet of Things is the system of connected devices that provide the ability to send and receive information over the internet. So when we talk about the Internet of Things, the word things refer to internet connected devices such as smartphone, virtual assistants, and wearable technology. Okay, so nowadays a lot of devices that we use, even though they may not be telecommunication devices per se, but they are still connected to the internet, and therefore the connectivity allows control sharing of information between the devices, and that is what is meant by the Internet of Things. um, the word reach is used to refer to the broad nature of technology as it moves through society. Okay, how much is the reach of technology? And then the concept of self-sustaining. So when technology acts as a catalyst to spur even faster development. Okay, so the technology itself helps in is used to develop itself. Okay, self-sustaining. Okay, so then the issue of technology ethics. Okay, so technology itself per se is neither negative or a positive. It's neither unethical or nor ethical, but the manner that technology is used is the one that brings the issue of ethics. Okay, so technology ethics. First of all, communication patterns are especially impacted by new technologies. Okay, when we have new technologies, how people communicate will change. Um, we have supercomputers, big data, AI. These are some of the um, more recent technology that we have that may change how we communicate. Um, Predictive analytics is using values or algorithms to provide data-backed decision options. Any technology used to predict human behavior can raise ethical questions. Um, so when predictive analysis is being used, um, and being used to analyze human behavior and to predict human behavior, that raises some ethical questions, because we are experimenting, we are using uh, human behavior to predict further human behavior. A technology is not inherently good or bad. There are risks evolve when technology is used that goes beyond human decision makers without human control. Ethical issues and questions need to be addressed around the development and implementation of technology that is used in organizational operations. Some of the technologies that we need to watch, the more recent technologies, include artificial intelligence. It is a technology that allows machines to learn and perform tasks that typically require human intelligence using algorithms and data. So AI, as the word suggests, is artificial intelligence. So it's a technology that tries to mimic human intelligence. Okay, so human are learning creatures. Okay, we learn through our own experiences. We learn through symbolic references to other people's experience, such that we improve on the things that we know, and then we act upon the new knowledge that we have. So when we try to design or develop machines that have the similar capability that is able to learn, then we are creating an artificial intelligence. Okay, and to get that, we use algorithms and data. So through algorithms and data, we provide the tools for um, agents to technology uh, to be able to learn in so that they are now become artificial intelligence. So algorithm is a set of rules providing instruction for problem solving, whereas data are the facts that is used to be processed and to produce information for decision making. So on one hand you have the data, and on the other hand you have a set of rules how to process that data. So with these two things, it allows artificial intelligence um, or technology to learn, and therefore to increase their ability to do tasks. There are risk areas with AI decisions, and these must be monitored for compliance. Okay, there are, because of the learning ability of the artificial intelligence, there is tendency for people uh, to delegate the task of decision making to AIs. Okay, previously when we use tools, we use analysis tools and so on. It's still the human are the ones that make the decisions based on the data supplied by analysis tools. However, with the advent of AI, people are starting to delegate the task of decision making to certain extent to artificial intelligence, and therefore risks will appear in this sense, and therefore this risk need to be monitored, monitored in terms of their compliance. And therefore, because we have started to delegate decision making to AI, then the AI needs to be programmed so that it has ethical parameters, so that in its decision making it will take into account ethical issues. The advantages of AI, it eliminates repetitive tasks, which in the end can enhance customer service, because usually when customers they require service from the suppliers, from the sellers, um, the sellers don't have enough staff or people to entertain the questions or queries from the customers. So by using AI, they allow customers to interact with the AI in order to solve or address the issues brought up by the customer. Okay, so customers now can get instantaneous response from the organization through the use of AI agents. AI has expanding uses in field of medicine, among other fields. AI contributes to job loss while also creating new types of jobs. So on one hand, logically, when AI performs some of the decision making tasks, in on the first instance, we would expect that there will be some job losses, because some of the decision making is replaced by AI. However, um, through AI also, there will also be a creation of new types of jobs, those that relate to um, how to configure AI. Okay. The use of AI can create unintended biases. So even though, of course, when humans make decisions, there will be, to certain extent, some biases. And although AI, we can program, or AI starts off without having any biases, because it does not has emotion. Um, However, because AI learns from human practices. Okay, the data that is collected and used by AI is from information that was collected by humans, by publications, by data collected by humans. Therefore, there is a tendency that in the end, because the information is obtained from humans which have biases, that those biases will slowly be embedded in the things that the AI is learning from. Therefore, there will be some unintended biases on the part of AI.